folks, here we are back on Farming Simulator 2025, and boy do I got a mod for you guys, and I will show you I have been glutton for punishment, because I have taken on another carrot field, and I am now almost 10 hours into harvesting this carrot field. Well, lo and behold, the mod king, my brother-in-law, just informed me that the Colossus pack is out for 2025, and boy am I glad to see that. But I'm going to show you the difference. I got the regular header on the front of this harvester. I'm going to go over here. I will run part of the line with it, and then I'll show you what I bought and what it does. Okay, as you see, you're only working with a 4-meter width right here. Alright, so you're really not also found a pretty good silo mod, and we're going to also in this stream be talking about warehouses, and I found one that just really is not very good at all, and I'll show you why here shortly. Okay, now I have harvested a lot of carrots off this. Up over 2 million carrots or something like that. And I am going to touch on the fields in this stream as well. Now this is the Prairie farm, Michigan. It's really not a bad map. Huge fields. But it takes a long time to harvest these fields, and I am really glad to see that Colossus pack come out for 25. Because if you get into this and you think you can have, you know, production lines and other things, I mean, and 10, 15 air cars in the field, well, you don't have time for, I think, good grief. If you ran sheep and chickens and cows and production lines, I mean, you right-hand side here, these blue silos, those are the multi-fruit silos. They'll actually hold everything in the game, and they hold 1,000,000 liters each. As you see, I got 2 out, and then I got my 6 million grain silo back there, and soybeans and all that. So we're going to go over here. And there it is. So we'll leave that all the same, and we'll change that to blue, and we'll change that to gray, and that is the standard to work with. That's not the one we want. We want this one, so you can take it into 10 meters, 20 meters, 50 meters. We'll do the 50 meter. Unrealistic crop guides, we'll leave it none. Standard, it just, gives you the lines. The camouflage on this is pretty ugly. I mean, so I don't put it on there. Yeah, we'll go down here. Change that to blue. Gray. This is the one we need here. So we'll buy it. I got my sure V1 on, so we'll just go ahead and we'll attach it. Now we gotta buy multiple headers. As you see, I got the red lines on that one, I put the gray on this. That's the way I can tell them apart. combine, Colossus combine too. And I'm not sure whether this will give me the speed that it has, or if it's just gonna go this speed. And well, they have the combine that has unrelated will go fast as you harvest all this stuff. Now you can get the combine, I believe. Let me just check it out here. Technology, not in that. Beat technology. Yeah, there it is. It's, you can go in and it is, okay, you can change the capacity, see, all the way up to 2.5 million. You can put in the big horsepower motor and change the tires, and you make them wider and camouflage. And you got your beacon lights, your window tint, and then you run into your main collars, red collar, belt collar, inner rim collar, outer rim collar. So you can, a lot of details going into this one. But it runs for almost $400,000. So if you're going to put that header on there, you're going to want to buy this sooner or later. And then you can just go and harvest the field. I mean, 2.5 million. I mean, some of the fields you won't get at all, but you'll get the biggest majority of it. But that is the Colossus 8000 root harvester, is what it's called. And again, that is under the beet harvesters. And basically you just put the headers on there, you know, your sugar beet header or your vegetable header. And it's, as you can see down there, potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, parsnip, red beets, peas, spinach, and green beans. It does all that. That's just awesome. I am so glad to see it. Okay, so we are going to, I bought this field here, and I bought this field. Now when you start the game, you get this field. You get field number 5, and you get field number 3 and number 18. Well, these fields that you see in them in our earlier streams, see the little dots here? Those are telephone poles. The AI workers won't do these fields. They just have, I mean, I tried everything. I even did part of it and then tried to start them, and it won't do it. And if you bring up like this here, if you hold your button down and you go into steering assist and you back out, it'll show you lines on the map that you can travel through, and you always follow the yellow lines in the middle of your combine or wherever you're doing. But they don't even show them on them fields. It's almost like it's glitched or something. But so I sold those fields. Now if they plant something that I want to harvest, then I will buy them back and I will harvest it. But I will not go in there and fertilize and mulch and fertilize and cultivate. because the AI workers just will not fool with it. So it's a big hassle. It's got to be a glitch in the game or on this map period. But now we're going to talk warehouses. Okay, I installed a warehouse here. I'm going to have to click on the vehicle over here close. And I'll just run over there. Okay, I installed this warehouse because when I do got my sugar mill run, I was going to have stuff distributed right to the warehouse. Well, it will distribute to the warehouse, but there's no loading and unloading. You literally have to go in, if you haul it over there yourself and take it out by hand and put it in the building, and then go in the building and take it out by hand and put it in whatever you're loading it in. Absolute junk of a mod. Why anybody would want this is beyond me, unless they just want to. I mean, it's a big warehouse, don't get me wrong. When this is a pallet I brought in here a little bit ago, as I was testing it out, but we'll take it out of here and I'm going to be selling this. We'll just move this back here where it was. But I did find other warehouses that we will be looking at here. Alright, drop it down there. It means I'm thinking put this on storing. Go down, go in construction. And sell that one. Alright. I got to remember, I think it's under 5 loads. That's a warehouse. That one only holds 100,000 liters. Okay. That one holds 1,000,000. Okay, it's 100,000 liters per variety is what it says. So basically it would hold 100,000 liters of sugar, 100,000 liters of tomatoes, whatever you're putting out. Let's see how big it is. Very big. There's the symbol, around here. I don't know why I'm saying this land is not owned by you or overlapping another object. So we'll put that one in. And see, this one has the symbol. Okay, a whole barrels. That does breads, buckets, buffalo mozzarella, buffalo milk bottle, butter. I mean, it will hold absolutely everything that could be made in the game. And it'll hold 100,000 liters of everything. And this is where you'll drop it off, or I can have it distributing to it. Grab one of these. And just like that, it's in there. Why you want that other warehouse, I really don't have a clue. I mean, I'm not saying some people don't like it, but it's definitely not for me because my sugar wasn't even distributing to it. You literally have to haul the stuff into it and take it all out, carry it in the building. When you want to load it back up to sell it or take it somewhere, you have to go in the building, pick it up, take it out, put it in wherever you're hauling, and then haul it. Nah, that's just way too much time consuming, and way too much effort to fool with that. That's just completely off the marker. I put in a farmer's market here. I mean, there is a farmer's market on here, but there's only one, and it's way down the road there. So I put in one here. That's why I go as far to sell goods if I want to sell goods. And I can just carry my chicken eggs over there or whatever. And I'll be putting in a bakery and a flour mill. Be the next things I put in. But we're going to go in. I want to show you one other thing here. We are going to go up to harvesters. And as you see, they have the Colossus harvester as well. And you can make it to where it is 2.5 mil capacity. So again, you won't have to take time to empty. And it runs, by the time you get everything, the big motor. Always change the tires. I run the BK tires, and you can change it over to a wide tube tire. Design standard, camouflage like I said, and the camouflage is really ugly. So I'll just leave it standard. Now the other thing is the European model has this big bar on the back. Now I'm not sure, but I think that would actually interfere trying to hook the trailer up. But when I buy one, I will give it a try and see if we'll hook the trailer up. And the US model does not have that bar. And then you got your window tint. And they don't go light, it goes straight to medium. So I'm not sure how that looks out, and you can change the pipe from short to long. As you see back there. And you can change the main collar, the design collar, the pipe collar, the design collar, the interior collar, the rim collar, and then you got your license plate. And again, this is the Lizard Colossus pack. Only thing you gotta do if you're looking for it in the mods is go under harvesters and you will find it. But that is going to do it for this stream. You guys, if you enjoyed my videos, just hit the like button. If you hadn't subscribed, please do so. I truly appreciate it. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good day.